Divine feminine energy check-in. I was doing this reading for myself and it just felt way too vital to not share, okay? I don't usually do divine feminine energy check-ins, but apparently it was needed and necessary. So, divine feminine, we have full moon in Virgo, take inspired action with Mars. So, currently divine femme is feeling like they're energetically ready to get up, rock and roll and move and shake. But there's a physical ailment, like you're ready to get up and dance, but you have to wait for that ankle to heal. Or you're ready to write, but you have to wait for that wrist to heal. You're ready for this, but you have to wait for this to heal. Divine feminine feels energetically ready, but physically disabled or held. Missing the mark. That's another thing too. When the Fool card came out in the reverse, it's almost as if something just always misses the mark. When you play Mario Kart and you use the special acceleration at the beginning where you hold down the accelerator button for the counts of 2 and 3. Or is it the countdown? Whatever. But if you hold that acceleration button for too long or not long enough, you're going to suffer the consequence. In this case, you feel like you hold it down for too long and then you end up stuck somewhere, stuck in the mud, digging yourself a little bit deeper. So, Divine Femme, aggression is not your friend at this time. Action is not your friend at this time. It's like quicksand. The more you move, the quicker you sink. So it's most important to make calculated moves, choices, and decisions at this time. To question and second guess people's motives, the alternative results, possibilities, and opportunities. What else? Page of Pentacles. You're feeling this way to heal this way. You may feel like this is a place that you've been before and you're like, why am I back here again? What you don't realize is that you're actually at the end of processing it. So addressing it now, most likely in front of a class or viewers, you may even feel a bit embarrassed because maybe this is something that you have to endure in front of people. I'm getting this energy of like someone who feels like they had their anger management under control, but they lost it a little bit. Or they had like a relapse moment and they feel like it was public or people know about this or something like this, like judgment or public humiliation here. That could be what the healing is as well here that's preventing action. 6 of Swords. But again, we are here to help heal this and move forward from it because 10 of Swords, that chapter is done. It's over. Case closed. Libra energy. I'm seeing the Justice card in my mind's eye. So, Divine Femme, do not feel as if you are being brought back to be tried for the same old crime. You're actually being brought back here to put that closing final stamp on it and file it away in the history books. You never have to look at this again, whatever this is. So how can we progress forward, Divine Femme? How can we, I'm hearing heal this hole, mend this hole, mend this wound. The Tower, let it fall, let it be, let it break. Okay, let the bridge break. Whatever's going on here, let it happen, let it be. Yeah, I just saw the 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Stop trying to hold it up with sticks, okay? 8 of Pentacles, exactly. Let it fall and then rebuild it. And that's the reason why you're doing this in front of an audience, you may feel like, is because they are going to help you rebuild it. So let's say that you did blow up on someone, but this is someone who's forgiving, someone who understands where you're coming from and understands where you're trying to go. And they're going to assist you, help you, learn you to get there. Okay, so you don't have to do this 8 of Pentacles process alone. You're actually getting some really great advice here along the way. Ace of Wands upright. There we go. And so now there's nothing to be ashamed of. Like there's this energy. It's almost like potty training. I'm not trying to make you feel minuscule, small, or degrade you, or make you feel small or less than, because this is my reading too. In some aspect of my life, this reading resonates where I feel so vulnerable to where it's like I am being potty trained. Okay. So there's nothing to be ashamed of here. We're all healing and progressing and growing and learning and changing. It just shows up in our lives in a different way. Okay, Divine Femme? Overall, what does Divine Femme need to focus on? Seven of Pentacles, the Magician, bottom of the deck, the Six of Cups. Redefining, reconfiguring, reinstating, relearning, redoing. It's okay to admit that you didn't do it right the first time, so now you got to do it again. There's like this, maybe you feel as though like life has been correcting your steps a bit more often in this cycle, in this chapter. That's because you're in a realm that you haven't been in a while, or you've never been in at all. You have no experience, or you just didn't have the right kind of guidance. Okay, so that's why you may be feeling a bit clumsy in this realm here. But again, you are surrounded by safe individuals. We have rethink a recent decision. So this is you, again, rethinking, reconfiguring. Remember, we said do it again. It's okay to do it again. It's okay to make mistakes. Okay, this Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck, you may have felt guilty for making mistakes for whatever reason in your past. And so you're in a cycle of life right now that is showing you that it's okay to make mistakes and you should still love yourself anyways. The reason why we have forgive at the bottom of the deck with the full moon in Pisces, fully forgive yourself, not just kinda. Get that sexy body moving. So a way that you can help to get this energy flowing, to receive this energy, is to physically move your body, dance, sensuality, getting into your senses, moving around. Okay, whatever it is that you need to do to get into that energy, that is going to help you reconfigure, redefine, and ultimately relive your life. It's going to feel like you have a do-over in certain sections. Of course, it may not be with the same people, but those past mistakes are leading to your current space now, where you are allowed to be a little bit freer to make mistakes because you made the really bad mistakes already, you know, in the sense where it was like the very first one, where you like get the bumps, the bruises, the burns, you know, when they tell you not to touch the oven, you touch it anyways. You've got those. Okay. You've got those. You felt those. You've got the scars to prove it. And there's nothing to be ashamed of. Anything else? Anime, as I say, there's nothing to be ashamed of. Some people are ashamed of their anime preferences or video game obsessions or whatever it may be, their quirks, their kinks. But you are learning that all those things make you beautiful. The hiccups, the bumps, the bruises, the scars, whatever it is, it's all a part of what makes you you. Bottom of the deck, we have Neo Soul Babe. Okay. Head wrap queen. You could be swapping out the head wraps and head coverings and things of that nature. If you're anything like me, swapping out the wigs. There's a metamorphosis going on right now where Divine Femme does not want to be seen, heard, felt, observed too tightly at this time. Yeah, sassy angel here, which lets you know that if you get too close, you just might get bitten this season. Okay, so give her time. Give her the things that she likes, that anime babe. Like, let her do what she wants to do, or else you just might get bit if you get too close to the cage. Okay, and the cage is this Nine of Swords energy. We put ourselves here, and we know that we could take ourselves right back out. I pray that this reading was helpful, and happy healing, Divine Femme.